the SheSEER. In today's video, I'll reveal the notes from my psychic reading on 19-year-old Mischa Johnson from Oahu, Hawaii. Mischa Johnson is 6 months pregnant and was last seen inside her Schofield Barracks home on Wednesday, July 31st, 2024, by her husband, according to Hawaiian police. She allegedly left sometime during the night while her husband was sleeping, but she left her wallet, phone, and keys at home. Unfortunately, no one has seen or heard from her, and now it's 2 weeks later. Note my disclaimer, this video is for entertainment and it's not fact, it's my psychic opinion. I want to gently caution, if you're a friend or family member of Mischa's and you come across this video, it may be best to have someone else listen and relay the information to you. Now I'll start the reading. I began this reading by entering a meditative trance and looking at Mischa's photo until I started to receive psychic impressions. Right away, I saw Mischa taking something rectangular in her hands, kind of hiding it in front of her, maybe under her shirt, and walking out of a room. It's the feeling of taking something and maybe wanting to hide it or move it without the other person knowing. It looked like a rectangular item and it looks gray or light blue. I try to ask what the rectangular object was, and I heard trap box. Do you guys have any idea what that could be? Next, I have a vision of Mischa at the kitchen sink, maybe doing dishes and arguing with someone. She's getting very upset. She's yelling and flinging her arm around. This feels like evening time, around 5 or 8 p.m. in between. I feel like this took place after dinner. I feel like she had made something in the oven for dinner or earlier that day. I feel like she was cleaning up when this happened. I hear, go, 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 go home. Next, I see a vision of a trash can, like a metal one. Then I'm feeling that this male energy is saying something that shocked her and made her really angry, I feel. I'm not going to curse, but it's like she says to herself, this mother effer, did he really just say that? I have a vision of her at the sink and they're arguing, and this man comes up and puts his arm around her neck from behind, and this is going to get a little graphic, started immediately choking her out. I see her flailing her arms and kind of crashing down to the floor. This feels like an argument that escalated, and maybe he told her to leave or vice versa, and she said she would leave, and then he snaps, like something snaps in his mind, like she's not leaving me, and then he just runs up behind her and quickly disables her in a chokehold, and she struggles a bit trying to grab his forearm, and then unfortunately it's my psychic opinion that Mischa sadly passed away during this alleged confrontation. I hesitate to include this, but you never know if something I'm seeing will explain something or help in some way down the line, but I see him cleaning up some fluid on the floor by the sink, but it isn't blood. I get the feeling afterwards he's very mad at her and blaming her, talking to her saying, look what you made me do, like he's scolding a dog. I ask for more information, and then I see a vision in my mind's eye that resembles lines on a map. It shows a fork in the road that goes to the left and to the right, and at that point I'm being shown to go to the left. This vision looked just like this, and you see the red, I drew it below. Then after the reading, I found that in their area, you can see by Schofield Barracks, there's a fork in the road that looks very similar to the one that I drew. I also had a vision of 2 trees and something between them on the ground or buried. It feels like a noticeable landmark or a placement of trees in a certain area that's unique. You can see I drew the trees, they looked like pine trees to me, and I thought that was weird. In Hawaii, I didn't even know that they had pine trees, but I looked it up after the reading, and they have something called Norfolk Island pine, and you can see the pictures. They look pretty similar to the amateur drawing that I did. And I also heard the word west, as in the direction is west. And it looks like there is an area west that could have this type of tree that I was shown, and that looks like a pine tree. So you can see here to the Schofield Barracks and the fork in the road to the left, there's the Ka'ala Natural Area Reserve. I also saw the word borders, like something is bordering something else. And I was being shown the word gulf, as in golfing. I heard something difficult to discern. It sounded something like the word caraway. I also heard the song Chandelier by Sia. I also have a vision of her with darkness all around, screaming, "Help me." This is being shown more symbolically, as if it was a vision in a dream and not real life. So I don't think that that's what's happening. I don't know why I saw that. I'm also being shown a photo of a young girl who's about 8 to 9 years old with dark black hair, dark brownish black eyes, brown skin, caramel complexion, and she has like a closed mouth smile, kind of scrunched face and squinted eyes a bit, and braids on each side of her head. This is an expression like it's maybe a little sassy or pouty, but she's also reluctantly smiling. It's not a superposed photo, it's capturing a moment, and it's unique to this child's personality. I keep wanting to call her Leilani when I look at her photo. I also heard the word ohana. I looked it up and it means family, and that includes chosen family. When I looked it up, I also saw a phrase that had a strong intuitive hit to me. It said, ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. I heard Mischa's energy say, he borrowed it. I also saw the word borge. I was also shown a vision of a wallet open with some cash in it. The backdrop of this vision is in someone's hand, and it's almost like fake background, like of a video game, with a blue sky, green grass, and white little clouds. It was really bizarre. I heard the word controlling and the statement, he controlled me. This feels like she was complaining on the phone to someone how he's too controlling. I heard red car or red Jeep. I heard Mischa's energy say the phrase, people don't know this. I think this is referring to something about him or them as a couple, as in there's some kind of secret that people don't know about them. In her energy, there's a strong feeling like she can't believe this, like she's shocked by him or his behavior or that he would say or do this thing. I heard the phrase, he spent it. So I spent about 3 hours with Mischa's energy, and I think I received everything I can for now. I really hope I'm wrong about the scene I saw in the kitchen. Let's all pray or send loving energy that Mischa and her baby return home safe and unharmed. If you don't mind taking 1 second to hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. And please help spread awareness by sharing this video with friends and in social media groups. I'm sending you guys all so much love, and I'll see you in the next video.